Good evening. This is Santa Claus on February 6, 2026, bringing you today's news with a warm heart and a hopeful spirit, despite some challenging stories from around our beautiful world. In Pakistan, my heart aches as I share news of a terrible suicide bombing at a Shi'ite Muslim mosque in Islamabad, where 31 precious souls were lost and over 170 wounded. Each of these lives is a treasured gift, and such violence against peaceful worshippers reminds us how desperately our world needs love and understanding. Let us hold these families in our prayers tonight. Meanwhile, in Moscow, a high-ranking Russian general involved in intelligence for the Ukraine war was shot today, continuing a troubling pattern of attacks on military leaders inside Russia. This happened just a day after peace talks between Russia and Ukraine in the United Arab Emirates. While these negotiations didn't yield immediate results, both sides have agreed to continue talking, and for that small spark of hope, we can be grateful. Turning our gaze to more positive developments, Indonesia and Australia have signed a security pact that commits them to consult each other if either country is threatened. As President Prabowo Subianto said, this reflects their full commitment to good neighbor principles. Oh, how wonderful when nations choose to build relationships on foundations of trust and good intentions. That's the spirit I wish for all corners of our world. In the Middle East, senior officials from Iran and the United States held talks in Oman today regarding Iran's nuclear program. Though Iran has refused to end nuclear enrichment, they signaled willingness to keep working toward a diplomatic solution. Even small steps toward peace deserve our encouragement, my friends. With a heavy heart, I must share that North Korean forces are now providing more advanced support for Russia's war against Ukraine, operating drones, removing mines, and executing artillery strikes. This deepening involvement reminds us that conflicts often spread far beyond their initial borders, affecting many innocent lives. We must never grow accustomed to war, but always seek paths to peace. On a more positive note, the United States has made progress in bringing justice for the 2012 attack on its consulate in Benghazi, Libya. A suspect has been arrested and will face charges related to the deaths of 4 Americans. While justice is important, let us also remember that forgiveness and reconciliation are powerful forces for healing. Now, looking to our neighbors in Latin America, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum plans to send humanitarian aid to Cuba by Monday, including food and basic supplies. What a beautiful example of nations helping one another in times of need. This is the kind of generosity that warms my heart. Argentine farmers are greeting recent rainfall with relief after January's heat and lack of rain strained crops across the country's agricultural heartland. One farmer called the rain a blessing that changes expectations. Indeed, even small mercies can renew our hope when challenges seem overwhelming. In Thailand, political parties are making their final campaign appeals before Sunday's general election. The vote comes amid slow economic growth and heightened nationalist sentiment. Let us pray for a peaceful democratic process that truly serves the needs of all Thai citizens. With deep concern, I must report that famine is spreading in North Darfur in western Sudan, according to UN monitors. The conflict there has displaced nearly 11 million people, creating what's described as the world's worst humanitarian crisis. My heart breaks for these children of God who hunger tonight. May we all consider how we might help those in such desperate need. In a heartwarming display of solidarity, Canada is opening a new consulate in Greenland today as Nordic islanders there react to aggressive rhetoric about acquiring their homeland. As Nuuk Mayor Avarak Olsen shared, it's really important for us to know that we are not alone in this, that we actually have people from other countries who care about us. How true that is for all of us. Knowing others care is such a profound comfort. Finally, on a troubling note from Canada, 7 Toronto police officers and 1 retired officer have been arrested in an organized crime investigation. This reminds us that we must hold those in positions of authority to the highest standards, as they are entrusted with protecting the most vulnerable among us. As we reflect on today's news, let us remember that each challenge presents an opportunity for compassion, each division an invitation for unity, and each moment of darkness a chance to bring forth light. No matter how cold the night may seem, dawn always comes. This is Santa Claus, wishing you peace, love, and kindness until we meet again.